Hello folks and welcome to another Mac Tactics. So today we have a tactic from Tactical Mac 7, me on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment because it's all that good stuff. Thank you. Remember to put that in early. This is the team we're rocking. We're going to do the 4-2-4 as it said in the title. Love this formation, love the way it plays. Tweaked it this year or this time, a few different things. A lot of the instructions are very similar. But the way the game plays and the way we're going to set it up using D-pad tactics is going to make it very interesting. So you like this. This is how it sets up. I'm going to have on one of the games, probably the first game, I'm going to have Puskas on using the striker drop back command on the D-pad, so you'll get to see that. In the second game I won't use that, so you can see the difference between it, but I am going to use the D-pad tactics hug the sidelines specifically because I want the width when we're attacking. So I want Vinny and Barcola to stay really wide. This is a different team from normal, as you can see. This is another account. This is the account I took Gerard on because I've got a formation and a tactic I'm working on with Gerard, and he's key. So like the 4-3-3-2 was Cruz was key for that. This one I'm going to do Gerard is key. So let's get into some gameplay. I'm going to go play the game, so I'll let you see that. Okay, into gameplay now for the 4-2-4. It's a nice formation. Guy has a good team. We're doing qualifications again because I need to qualify, and then realised that the season was ending and my qualification I think was going to get wiped. I've not been back on since the thing wiped this morning. So, well, I have seen the new ladder though. Don't know if you guys have seen the new ladder. 99 Haaland. Interesting. Okay, let's first start off with my mistakes. So I was rusty when I was playing this, right? So here I'm just trying to find space. That's why I'm turning. I'll turn with Desai again. I'm just letting the players get into space. Find Gerard. That pass there. It's so bad. And that's not Gerard's card. That's just me. Like I don't have many options. I should really go back. Going out wide here. That's always getting intercepted, especially with the pace of it. So that's my first mistake. So he gets the ball with Havertz. He's running. Arujo comes across. Really good card, actually. I'm really happy I've got him on this account. We switch the ball out, and that's what I'm kind of doing. I should have said right at the start on this one. Excuse me. I am playing hug the sidelines and striker drop back, and that's why you've seen Puskás just drop back slightly there. Striker drop back is a really neat trick, a really neat tool you can use to make your striker drop. A power shot fake. I was quite impressed with that one. So they see Puskás is picked up there again. Petit makes that wee run forward, give it back to Puskás, allow him to run at the players. It makes a really nice slide tackle there with his right back, but it's given as a foul. I actually didn't see the foul, but you know, whatever. So I'm aware that he's covering a lot of passing angles. So in situations like this, that was the right ball, I feel. Like, it's not a high percentage ball I've played there, but it is a ball that has very high upside. So at this point, I can see he's running his Havertz away. So I've got choices of going out wide and whipping across. But I just seen this narrow band of gap, and I seen Puskás, and I thought if he spins off Van Dijk, he's in. I just mistimed it a little bit. So, we're in the 4-2-4, which defends as a 4-4-2. We've given away a foul there somehow, but whatever. And the 4-4-2 is obviously our favourite formation to defend in. Well, I quite like the 5 at the back to defend in, but 4-4-2 is probably the most common favourite to defend in. So you see here, you can see very clearly the 4-4-2. We have our back 4 quite nicely, our middle 4, and our 2 up front. And what we're looking for is our wingers to push forward. Also see, when we use hug the sidelines, it's not the whole team that goes wide, but our wingers will go the widest, and that's what we want. Because we can do big switches, and I'll try and show you some big switches. So there's one. You see the overlap of Klaus, so close, and that's a really nice little trick. If you've got it with your left winger, switch it out and let the right back will be on an overlap, which is good. He tries a cheeky wee chip into Drogba. He's got Haaland and Drogba on, so we knew what we were expecting. Again, we're just looking to build up play. Again, we're looking for a switch out wide because we've got to hug the sidelines on. Lovely ball from Gerrard through. We're using Memphis Depay's pace. We see the open goal. We could have sweated that across. We could have. We had an open player, but quite liking the finishing across goal at the moment. He tries a kickoff glitch, goes offside. Again, we're just building up from the back. We're looking to switch it out wide. First time ball down to Barcola. Couple of wee balls in. Tried to clip it across. And Gerrard's there. And he's our get forward centre mid. So he will constantly pop up in those sorts of areas. Again, he tries the offside kickoff glitch. And again, he's offside. So this guy's playing 4-3-2-1. And we just find space all over the pitch against it with this. Now, you won't find this level of space against all 4-3-2-1s. Don't know which one he's running. I have played a 4-3-2-1 that was really difficult to play against, but that came down more to the player than it did to the formation. So he's giving away a free kick again. We take it quickly, so we find the man in space. We're just driving forward. We have to go back because he pulls out a player. But we find Klaus. I wanted to show you a whipped cross from deep. And this is something I say to everybody when I'm talking to them about whipped crosses. When your player has whipped cross, play the ball earlier than you really think you should or you're meant to. Because the whip and the curve you will get on it catches everybody out. Doesn't matter who you are, how good a player you are, you will get caught out if you whip a cross in really early. So I'd always recommend that. I don't know why that doesn't click onto Vinicius Jr. there, but Depay picks up. We try a wee elastico, but covers it well. Again, you can see the 100 depth means we are just... He moves his keeper there, we get that. But you see the 100 depth, like... When we lose the ball here, like players are running back. Barcola's coming... This is why he's here, because he's done the cut inside thing now. And that's the other way the formation plays. So the formation primarily plays as a wide formation, but when you slow down the ball and when you're not switching it, your players will come in and they go tight and it gives you the passing triangle so you can do a bit tiki-taka as well, which is really nice. But you see here how high up the pitch my two midfielders are. You can see on the mini-map, they're ahead of his two strikers. So the ball he wants to play, the longer ball through the middle of the pitch, that's not on. It's never on because the 100 depth just smothers that. And that's one of the reasons that I think EA will patch it. So that was the longer game, believe it or not. The next game, I don't show you everything because another one of these guys, I missed the team as well, but this was another one of these guys that just decided that he wanted to slide tackle all the time after he went a couple of goals down, which is a little bit annoying. He had a good team as well. Like, that's the SBC Garnacho. He's got team of the season Hernandez. He has the new SBC Martinez. But we just find lots of space here. And Puskas on his left foot. Cross goal. He's not going to miss that. Got the new Del Piero card. Like, anybody that's using that Del Piero card knows what they're doing. So, again, we're in the 4-2-4. I don't put on Puskas on to drop deep this time. I don't put striker drop deep. I just put on hug the sidelines. Just to show you a little bit of a difference. So, Desai does a sensible thing, gives it back to the keeper, but we're straight out to Rujo. Then we're switching out to the left. I was actually looking for the first time ball to Junior there. We're now just trying to find space. Somehow we are offside. I didn't realise I was offside there. We pick up the loose ball. We go back to Desai. We clip the ball out. See how much space Barcola's in. We then switch it to the other side again. I do a one-wee juggle and then take the shot. That would have been a nice goal. If that had gone in, I would have been happy with that. He's now trying to do a few skill moves and just skill. But we get the ball. Petit. Back out to Vinicius Jr. We're looking, what can we do? We cut it wide to our attacking fullback. That should have been to Barcola. I don't know why that didn't go to him. Now we're dragging back Depay, which you don't technically have to do in this formation, but sometimes it's nice. We mess up that pass, but we get a second chance at it, and we mess up again. Unbelievable. We try a wee clip through ball. We get super lucky there, but just can't pick up on the ball. But you see the closing down we're doing, and we're not a pressure tactic. We're not got any pressure things on. It's just 100 depth. Memphis should have shot, but I tried to just open up the goal. Again, we're just covering the passing angles and just making sure that we're not getting beat, basically. There's a time to press, and this is him starting to slide now. Yep. So we get the ball to Barcole. We do a knockdown. Should have finished it there. Should have finished that. And Petit puts that wide, believe it or not. Puts it wide. So already, you see the pitch. The guy started to get frustrated. And he plays the full 90... No, he plays 89 minutes. It went... I can't remember what the score was, and he quit in the 89th minute. I don't know why. I thought he was just staying in for the XP. Lovely tackle by Klaus there to win the ball nice and cleanly. I mess up that pass with Petit. Desai wins the header though. We clip it out wide. I'm just not good enough with Vinny Jr. I think it's his work rates. I've never been able to get on with that card. Lovely ball through to Puskas, who just dinks it. Low driven. And at this point I'm like, yeah, he's quitting. Yeah, he's quitting. But no, he doesn't. He stays in. And he makes a sub. He subs his goalkeeper off. And I was like, right, okay, you're really triggered. And I thought, if I get another goal, he's definitely quitting. So I keep it on just so I can show you again. I'll show you here. Like, this is the shape we want, and this is what's going to happen. So we've got our our 3 here, when we've got the ball. Our left back will tuck in a little bit. Our Klaus is going on a run. He's going all the way down. Junior is going to run into that space. I mean, look at that space. This is what I keep talking about. This is the space I want to hit. So if I wanted to switch it into this space, he'd be running into it. Oh, everyone's playing quite narrow formations at the moment in defence. I do it as well. And there's loads of space to exploit. And that's what we need to try and do with this formation. Exploit that space. We get on with it again. We're just a wee bit left stick dribbling. We're not running. It's important as well, you see at that point, that when you want to be precise, make sure you just take your finger off that sprint button. Too many people just are glued to that sprint button. That was a terrible ball. That should have been better. Again, he gets lucky there. Puskas picks it up here. We give it to Junior. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do something. Yep. I'll do a roulette and then lose the ball. I need to get... If someone who's really good at stepovers, tell me, how did you get really good at stepovers? What was the thing, what was the trigger that you made in your brain to do stepovers? Because I never do them and I should be really good at them. Again, left stick dribbling, and then Puskas, who's a phenomenal card for free. And at this point, I'm like, right, I just stopped the recording because I thought he's not going to quit and he's sliding all over the place. No point. So that was it. That space you get on the wings, you need to utilise that. You need to use it. Big switches into those spaces. You can drive at the goal, or you can cut back, or you can go look for finesses or travellas from the outside of the box. This is just a fun formation to use. I used it in Elite. I had people in the Discord using it in Elite. One guy got 7-1-7-1 with it. I mean, that's mad. Mad winning 7-1 in Elite. I know it's the end of the season and stuff, but still, in Elite, winning 7-1 is crazy. So it is a valid formation, and I think the way we've got the tactics set up really work. We'll get into tactics now, so please like, subscribe, comment. You're a phenomenal community. I'm really looking forward to FC25. Anyone got any comments or suggestions for FC25? What I can do better, please let me know. My email is in the thingy on my page. I think it's somewhere. Email somewhere there. If you want to email me and ask me any questions, or fire at me a question in Discord. I'll try and answer them as quick as possible. Right, let's get into the tactics. So, there you go. That's the gameplay. That's the 2 games. A shame that second game was so annoying. But let's get into the tactics. So, the way the team played, you see it was really high up the pitch. Defence was right on beyond the halfway line. The strikers, the first game we seen Puskas drop into the midfield. It gave us that midfield 3 that just gave us a little bit more solidity and a little bit of creativity, because Puskas plays really well as a cam as well. On top of that, we have the two wide players. You've seen how they stayed wide, and we wanted them to stay wide. That was really important for those big switches, especially in the first game. The guy was playing 4-3-2-1, so you've seen how effective it was being wide against that. It's not something I'd really considered truly until I did this. It's immense. If you look to get your two centre mids on the ball, instantly look to the opposite side of the pitch, your winger will be free almost every single time, which is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, because you can go at goal or you can cross the ball in. There is so much to do. It's brilliant. So let's get into the tactics. Here we are. So we have balanced defensive style, width 38, depth 100, build up play balanced, chance creation, direct passing, just the best for 100. Width 55. Now, yeah, I know, only 55, but that is because we're using the D-pad tactics. Players in the box 5, corner kicks and free kicks I've got on 2 and 2, but it's completely up to you. This attacking width, if you don't use a D-pad tactics, you could, in theory, whack this up to 75 plus, like 100. That would definitely make the tactic a lot wider, obviously. I'm just not entirely sure what that would do to your defense, because like you say, I don't like going accordion style, and that would increase the width. Like if you watch the wee diagram on the right, it increases the width of the whole team, not just your wingers, whereas the D-pad tactics hug the sidelines gets your wingers to hug the sidelines, so it's only them that go wide. That's why I like it. In instructions, we've got our two wingers slightly different. So on our left winger, we've got come back on defence, stay wide, get into the box. On our right winger, we have come back on defence, cut inside, get into the box. And that's why you see Barcola more often than not further in the pitch. I would have my more striker one on the right. And the reason that Vinny is on stay wide left is because Klaus is on balance and overlap. So I'm wanting Barcola to go inside, Klaus to go in overlap. And you've seen that happen. And then that gives me the switch to the left-hand side to Vinny. The left back is on stay back while attacking and inverted. So that gives us our solid defence. Our two strikers are just completely balanced. I did have them instructions on them, but it came back. The feedback through the tactical hub was that having them completely balanced works better, and you've seen it in the gameplay how effective they are. Two strikers. I've got two centre mids. I've got one on stay back while attacking, stay on edge of the box, cover centre, and one on balanced, cover centre. Now, I originally had it on both stay back while attacking, just to give you more security. And you can do that, by all means. If you want to do that. And I would get into the box for crosses. But I just had him only on cover centre, and you've seen Gerrard pop up with a goal, and you've seen the positions he gets into. We've got brilliant cards now in the game, so I'm just utilising them as best I can. Our two centre backs, we're not touching them because we don't want them playing strikers. And our goalkeeper is on comes for crosses and super keepers. Super keeper. So that's all the tactics. Quite simple. Our wingers are the only ones with a lot of instructions on them. Defence is perfectly normal. Midfield, pretty normal. Striker's not touched. So that's it. You've seen how it played. It plays so nicely. The big switches, the width of this formation, it's great. I've had fantastic feedback through the hub. I've had players beat teams like 7-1 in Elite Division. Like, guys are crushing it with this. It is just a fun tactic. The 100 depth just opens this tactic completely up. So please give it a go. Let me know how you get on. Like, subscribe, comment. Your support is absolutely phenomenal. I've got big plans for the coming year in FC25. So I'm thinking about how to make the channel better and how to make videos better and what I can do. So thank you. You guys are the ones that make this possible. Remember, only play this game while you're having fun, and if it stops being fun, go play something else. There's plenty good games out there. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.